Now, another area where ChatGPT can be useful for you as a developer is refactoring and optimizing your code. Because as you probably know from experience, being a developer also means that you often refactor code. You split code across multiple files, you change variable names, and so on. And ChatGPT can help with that as well. You can let ChatGPT refactor your code or use ChatGPT to get ideas on how your code could be improved. And for this here, I got some code for a web app, not really a difficult or fancy one, but I got some web app code here, actually the code ChatGPT generated for me a couple of lectures ago. And I want ChatGPT to analyze that code and improve that code. Now for this, I set up a prompt like this with my role and my goal, which is that ChatGPT should analyze the code and explore how it could be improved. And then I paste in that code, and again, depending on the length of your program, you might not be able to paste in everything. In such cases, you might want to analyze and improve it step by step by splitting your code into multiple chunks manually. But here I pasted in the entire code, and I then again basically repeat my instruction and clarify it a little bit by telling ChatGPT that I want to get a list of code improvement suggestions for this code. And with that, we can of course send this code to ChatGPT, and it then highlights various areas where this code could be improved and how it could be improved even. And this, of course, can also be very useful because it can help you write better code without having to go through all the code on your own. Though, of course, as always, you should keep in mind that ChatGPT makes mistakes. The suggestions here might contain errors. They might also not be in line with your personal or company preferences or guidelines. And of course, as always, you should treat them as a starting point. So you should not go ahead and just implement these suggestions. Instead, you should take a critical look at those suggestions and then decide on your own which suggestions make sense to you and which improvements you might want to pick up and which improvements you might want to ignore.